was last year, I was like, you know what you do, because you're dealing with kids, is the most important thing.
Was it on the website? Was it?
No.
It hadn't been published and sent to parents or published and sent to teachers even?
As was required in the document.
As was required. So it wasn't very transparent. There wasn't a big advertisement. You were the one ultimately that had this policy in your hand.
When I got reading through the policy, what I think I'm seeing is that kids are steering the ship. In other words, they can come to you and be like, this is what you're going to call me today, and this is where you need to send me today. And it didn't matter, according to that policy, if parents were on board with that. It didn't matter if parents were even informed on that. It didn't matter if other parents, that their children were being affected by, you know, for example, a boy going into the girls' locker room. None of that. There was no guardrails. That's what I kept thinking, like, there's no guardrails on this at all. If you don't have trust with parents or with kids, then you don't have anything. You don't lie to children, and you don't lie to parents, who I believe have the biggest right and have the biggest say in their children's lives. I'll never see teaching the same anyways, as far as it's important work. And that's why I don't want all the Christian public school teachers to exit public schools. We can't just leave our public schools to go to hell, so to speak. We need these kids. They're our future. And they don't have a choice. I have a choice. I can walk away. Like, I don't like your policy, I can walk away. They don't have a choice. They're like a captive audience. So our public schools are really, really important. That is where my heart is at.